Today we're doing Practice Buddy 11-6. Number 1, some nutritionalists recommend that people eat 31,000 milligrams of fiber each day. The table shows the amount of fiber Jody has eaten today. How many more grams of fiber does she need to get to the recommended daily amount of fiber? And if we click on this link, it says that she has eaten 19 grams, 4 grams, and 1 gram. So we need to know that total. So we need to add these up. 19 plus 1 is 20, plus 4 is 24 grams. Now the conversion rate from grams to milligrams is 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. We have 24 grams. So how do we get from 1 to 24? Times 24. So what is 1,000 times 24? 24,000. The question is, how many more grams does she need to get the daily amount? Well, we need to get to 31,000, which would be 31 grams. So how do we get from 24 to 31, or how many more do we need? Well, we can subtract that, and we get that it's 7. So our answer is 7 grams, or additional 7 grams. How is converting kilograms to grams similar to converting tons to pounds? Well, kilograms to grams, tons to pounds. Well, 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds. Well, how do we get from 1 to 1,000 or from 1 to 2,000? Well, the answer is multiplying. So for both of these, we need to multiply. We need to multiply the number of kilograms by what? How do we get from 1 to 1,000? By 1,000. And then for the number of tons, we need to multiply the number of tons by, well, how do we get from 1 to 2,000? Times 2,000. That's it. Number 3, write the following in order from greatest to least. All right, we have grams, kilograms, and milligrams. We need to make them all the same. I'm going to make them all milligrams. So 3 kg, we need to turn to mgs. So kilograms to grams, 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. We have 3 of them. How do we get from 1 to 3? Times 3, which is 3,000 grams. 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. We have 3,000. How do we get from 1 to 3,000? Times 3,000. What's 1,000 times 3? Times 3,000? Well, it's 3,000 with 3 zeros. So it's going to be 3 million. So 3 kilograms is really 3 million mgs. All right, so now we need to do the grams. The grams, the milligrams, we have 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams, and we have 40 of them. How do we get from 1 to 40? Times 40. So this is going to be 40,000 milligrams. All right, so the biggest, the smallest, the biggest is the 3 million, which was the 3 kilograms. What's bigger, 50 or 40? Well, 50 milligrams a second, and last would be the 40 grams. If you convert milligrams to grams, what operation are we going to use? All right, milligrams to grams. We have 1,000 to 1. Well, how do we get from that 1,000 to 1? That's right, we divide. What steps would you compare 4 kilograms to 3,200 grams? Well, if we were doing kilograms to grams, 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams, and we have 4 of them. How do we get from 1 to 4? Times 4, which is 4,000. Does any of these tell us to do that? Well, it says first convert 4 kilograms to grams by multiplying by 10 to the third power, which is 1,000. Then compare the masses in grams. Well, that's exactly what we're doing. Convert grams to milligrams. Draw your box. 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. What did they give us? They gave us 23 grams. How do we get from 1 to 23? Times 23, which is 23,000. Convert milligrams to kilograms. All right, well, this is a double conversion. First, we have to do milligrams to grams. And 1,000 milligrams equals 1 gram. We have 4 million. So what is 4 million divided by 1,000? It is 4,000 grams. Now we need to change our grams to kilograms. 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. We have 4,000. How do we get from 1,000 to 4,000? Times 4. What's 1 times 4? 4. Compare 61 kilograms to 62,000 grams. Well, I'm going to convert to kilograms. kg to G. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. They gave us 61 kilograms. How do we get from 1 to 61? Times 61, which is 61,000, which is 61,000 grams. So what's bigger, 61,000 or 62,000? 62,000, so the alligator's going to eat it. Last one. Grams to milligrams. We have a table to complete. All right, grams to milligrams. 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. The first one, they gave us 5 grams. How do we get from 1 to 5? Times 5, which is 5,000. I'm going to go ahead and do the last one. How do we get from 1 to 500? Times 500, which is 500,000. All right, now I'm going to do the 50,000 mg's. I'm going to put 50,000 mg's in here. How do I get from 1,000 to 50,000? Times 50. So what's 1 times 50? 50. So our answers are 5,000, 500,000, and 50. Let's check our answers. We did get 100% today. Good job, everybody. It only took us 9 minutes and 3 seconds.